What is up, everybody? It's BMax Bracketology, and I am back continuing the series of predicting every single college basketball conference tournament winner. And as you can see by the title of this video, I'll be doing the West Coast Conference Tournament, the WCC, whatever you want to call it. And let's just get into the bracket right away. So basic 11, or not basic, 11-team bracket where each seed gets a bye. Well, the 1 and 2 or let me simplify this. So the 7, 8, and 9 get a bye. The 5 and 6 get a double bye. The 4 and 3 get a triple bye. Then the 1 and 2 get a quadruple bye. So I like this. It's very similar to the Sun Belt. The Sun Belt adapted based on what the WCC did. They were the first ones to do this. I really like this style of bracket just because it lets the best teams in the conference be able to have a reward of getting the buys, which is something that you don't see in a lot of smaller conferences, but I like it just because not a lot of teams. But this one's a little different because there are teams that make this conference as at large, but others not really. But I do like the style of bracket. But let's just get into the game right away, or the picks right away. First game, we got the 10-seed Pacific versus the 11-seed San Diego. This game is currently going on right now as I'm filming this. I didn't know it started so early at 4:30. I figured that the game would start later in the night, normally like West Coast games do, but it is on right now. Pacific's up by 3, depending on this free throw. Could be 4. Yep, they're up 4. So both these teams do not do everything well. They don't shoot the ball well, but San Diego does take care of the ball better, and they turn the ball over, and they play at a very fast pace. I think it's gonna be a hectic game, which is and not really right now, but my predictions was it was going to be a hectic game, and San Diego was going to find a way to win. So I got the 11 seed San Diego moving on to the next round. Then we got the 8 seed Portland versus the 9 seed Pepperdine. Very similar to the game I just talked about. Pepperdine does the little things better. They take care of the ball better. They force more turnovers. They get more boards. But Portland does shoot the ball very, very well. But I don't know. I don't really like to lean on teams that shoot the ball. They don't even shoot the ball well. They shoot the ball better than Pepperdine. So I think Pepperdine's going to make this a tough game. I like Pepperdine to win this one as they move on to the next round. And then we got the 7 seed Loyola Marymount versus the 11 seed San Diego. Once again, neither one of these teams can really shoot the ball very well. None of them really have a game changer and anywhere. Like I said, San Diego does take care of the ball pretty well. So does Loyola. Very, very similar teams, honestly. But, San Diego just does not shoot the ball very well. But I am going to ride with the 11 seed San Diego to go upset the 7 seed Loyola Marymount. It's March, everybody. You got to make some upset picks. So I'm going to take San Diego, the worst team in this conference, currently 5-26, all the way to that round. Then we got the 5 seed Oregon State versus the 9 seed Pepperdine. I like this Oregon State team a lot, and Pepperdine really doesn't have an advantage in this game at all. They don't take care of the ball better. They don't force more turnovers. They don't rebound the ball better, and they don't shoot the ball better. And Oregon State just has better overall players. So I think Oregon State cruises in this one, and the Beavers are moving on. And then the other matchup, we got the 6 seed Washington State versus the 11 seed San Diego. I really, really want to pick San Diego just because Washington State does not take care of the ball very well, and San Diego does force a decent amount of turnovers because of their fast pace. But Washington State does shoot the ball significantly better. San Diego is an awful shooting team. I think it catches up to them here when the 6 seed Washington State shoots all over them. San Diego doesn't play great defense. I got Washington State winning this one. And then in the what would this be? Quarterfinals, I think, right? Yeah, the quarterfinals. We got the 4 seed Santa Clara versus the 5 seed Oregon State. These two teams are very, very similar. When you get this style of bracket, you get a lot of similar matchups because the seedings are very, very close. And, Santa Clara and Oregon State, both of them have some really, really good players. Both of them take care of the ball. Both of them rebound the ball very well. To get back onto the players, I love the Oregon State trio in Rataj, Kings, and Fala. I love what they do. But Santa Clara, I think, is the deeper team. They got Stewart, Tilley, Ball, Mahi, O'Neal, Brian, even Ensminger has been playing pretty well recently. I like the way that the Santa Clara team is built on depth, and they shoot the ball very, very well. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, and I like Santa Clara to get in that aspect, so I'm going to roll with the Broncos to win this one. And then the other quarterfinal, we got the 3 seed San Francisco versus 6 seed Washington State. San Francisco does force a lot of turnovers. That's what they like to do. Marcus Williams and Malik Thomas are elite guards. They are very, very good. They are probably 2 of the best guards in this conference. And then Washington State just does not take care of the ball very well. They don't do the little things well. They shoot the ball very, very well, but so does San Francisco. So I'm going to roll with the Dons to win this one. 3-seed San Francisco to the semifinals. And then the first semifinal matchup, we got the 1-seed St. Mary's versus the 4-seed Santa Clara. I already touched on Santa Clara a little bit earlier. They shoot the ball very well. They're a very, very efficient team. They rebound the ball okay. They take care of the ball okay. St. Mary's plays a very, very slow pace. They're going to want to slow them down. I think Santa Clara gets out of sorts a little bit just because of the way St. Mary's plays. I don't think Santa Clara's used to valuing as many possessions as St. Mary's does. I like St. Mary's offense too. Augustus Marcelonis is a very, very good guard. Creates a lot of open shots for everybody on his team. I really do like this team. I am going to roll with St. Mary's to win this one as they are moving on to the championship game. And then the other semifinal matchup, we got the 2-seed Gonzaga versus the 3-seed San Francisco. This is, Gonzaga is very, very talented. They're 9th in KenPom, or they're 9th in overall average of predictive metrics as I looked at it today while I was doing my bracketology. And I really like this Gonzaga team. They're built very, very well. San Francisco likes to shoot a lot of, or they don't like to shoot, but they are they're not shoot. Gosh, what am I saying? They're very, very good at forcing turnovers, and Gonzaga does not turn the ball over. Ryan Nembhard can get a little turnover happy at some point, but I don't think he's going to crumble in this one. Leads the nation in assists. Very, very good player. I just think this Gonzaga team's too much, and San Francisco really values themselves on a very, very good three-point shooting defense, and Gonzaga really doesn't depend on the three, so I think that aspect's taken out of it. I'm going to roll with the Zags in this one. 2-seed Gonzaga to the championship game. And then the championship game, we got St. Mary's and Gonzaga. I know, guys. Once again, we got the Gales and the Bulldogs in the WCC championship. Last year St. Mary's was able to knock them off, but the couple years before that, Gonzaga was. This has turned into a rival in the WCC just because of how dominant they are. Both these teams have been. Very, very good programs. Great head coaches in Randy Bennett at St. Mary's, Mark Few and Gonzaga. St. Mary's was able to sweep Gonzaga in the regular season, so they really, really outperformed themselves because normally they split it, and then the conference tournament normally decides who the better team was. But, no matter what happens here, St. Mary's owns a series win over Gonzaga. St. Mary's, I already told you, they like to control the pace. That's what they like to do. Gonzaga likes to maybe get out and run a little bit. They got more scores. And I think Gonzaga is just too talented to let St. Mary's beat them 3 times. I'm going to roll with Gonzaga to win this game. I already kind of talked about Santa Clara a little bit earlier, but now I'm going to get more into Gonzaga and what they do very, very well. They are very, very deep. They have a lot of legit players. Graham Ike, stud. Ben Gregg is one of the most underrated players in this conference. I think he does a lot for this Gonzaga team. They don't use him a lot, so that's why he's a little underlooked. Ryan Nembhard, already talked about him, leads the nation in assists. Nolan Hickman, very, very good shooter. Khalif Battle, he took over that game against Santa Clara when everybody was in foul trouble. Michael Ajayi, I think that's what it is. Very, very solid player. And then they even got Huff off the bench, who's really solid. This Gonzaga team is built well. I like them a lot. I think they're going to win. The last time they won the WCC was in 2023, led by Julian Strother when they made it to the Elite Eight. Remember that crazy game against UCLA when he hit that huge shot? That's the last time this Gonzaga team was able to make the NCAA tournament. And I do like the St. Mary's team a lot. Guys, they won the WCC regular season. They got Augustus Marcelonis, very, very good. Mitchell Saxon is a very, very good defender. He can make centers uncomfortable with how he blocks shots and how he steals. And then Morauskas, very, very good player. Barrett, Ross, Lewis, they're built on those 6. Outside of those 6, not built very well. I just don't think they have the depth to keep up with Gonzaga. So I'm rolling with the Gonzaga to win. That's really all I got for you guys today. I'm sorry I couldn't get this out earlier before the tournament started, but Pacific or San Diego is not really going to make a run, so not really too worried about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so you get notifications on every time I post. I am going to be shortly posting a bracketology video update, probably within the next hour, so make sure you're ready for that. I got nothing else for you guys today. BMax Bracketology out. God bless everyone.